Crick Zenify. Our day 5 review is going to be, sorry, preview is going to be a lot and lot of more interesting facts. Our balls are pumped up. To my left, I have Arunish. To my right, I have Selva. On the bottom left, I have Pratik. And the bottom right, I have Roman Bhai. When I say this, Selva disappeared and then like flip-flop of the order has been happened. Okay,
No,
cool.
no, 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 no. Yeah.
Okay. First of all, couple of words about the way Indian batsmen are approaching in this first test. Arunish bhai, I'll come to you first up. Talk about the innings, what KL Rahul has played, talk about the innings, what Rishabh Pant has been playing, and how it actually looks like for as a batting team for Team India at this point of time.
Right now, yesterday, as we saw, two brilliant innings from two of the experienced batters. Now we can say because Rishabh Pant is also experienced right now, and KL Rahul, as we all know, he just displays class whenever the pressure is on. And yesterday was the similar case. People will still say that it will the that KL Rahul played this innings on a flat deck, but mind you, in the first session, the ball was behaving differently of a certain length when Ben Stokes was hitting that length, and it was just viciously coming off a good length. So KL Rahul not only just wavered off that period, but he just displayed the class that he has, and at any point of time he was not looking uncomfortable at all, and he was playing all the classy drives that we all know how he can play, how he can just softly play the ball with the timing. And on the other hand, we had the destroyer Rishabh Pant. So the partnership of these two just is that amount of perfect amount of
Yeah.
runs that they score because of the thing that uh, they just gel well together because KL Rahul plays a kind of a class innings, the destructive innings that we all know. So the batting unit that we have right now is going perfectly well because Shubman Gill also scored a century on his debut in the at number 4 spot, and on the top we have Yashasvi Jaiswal as well, who is just scoring heaps of runs whenever he is touring any country. So we have the batting sorted. Just about a word about Karun Nair that yes, he missed out on these two innings, but I will still back him and Sai Sudarshan to play well in this series because they have got the right amount of technique to play in these conditions, and these are anyways not those uh, viciously seeming decks that we used to see in England tours. So we will see them scoring as well. So Indian batting unit looks perfectly well at this point of time.
Okay, next I'll come to Pratik bhai. What's happening with the bowling unit or with the tail? I mean, it's been a serious concern for Team India over a period of years. Like our tail could not able to continue that number 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. Because what I'm taking is an example of what India played in both the innings. The first innings, 7 wickets have been dismissed for an 45 odd runs, and the second innings, 35 runs, 6 wickets you have been losing at a test match where you are in a well shape. Uh, so. That is one with the bat and with the ball. I'm asking you this particular question because, like, somewhere Team India is feeling over dependent on Jasprit Bumrah, and we at Crick Zenify also predicted Prasidh Krishna to be that one supportive bowler or a standout bowler, especially using his height and the way he delivers his ball. I mean, the length balls, the typical Test match length deliveries. So, your thoughts on our tail wagging and as well as the bowling for day 5 for Team India.
Definitely. Speaking about the tell, I would say it has been the problem of Indian team over the years, and we have seen lots of time India had a collapse. After that 5 wicket, it just getting wickets and wickets, and Team India collapses at all. This match, it happens twice. In the first inning, we got all out for 30 or 40 odd runs, in which also the tail with Shardul Thakur and Ravindra Jadeja added some runs, only few runs, I would say. And this match also, in this innings also, Jadeja, I have expected lots of expectations from him to get those run with the tails as he bats down the order at number 6 or 7. Shardul Thakur was not part of the team in few instances before this test. So as he is back now, he's under pressure. But from Ravindra Jadeja, we all expect that he should continue batting with the tail. He knows what all the rest of the batters will try to hit the shots and all, calm them down, and just get strike rotation at first of the end. And we all know that if he gets going over the 40 or 50 odd runs, he can smash it to the 100 runs. He has done that well before. But yes, the batting needs to be some practice, or what we can say. They need to check their mistakes, and they shouldn't be repeating this again in this series, or it will be a big concern for India's loss in this series, because the runs that are added by the tail are really crucial in these pitches. As we know, we are on the fifth day, and it's still 50-50 situation for me, as 350 runs on last day is not easy. As we have also seen Shoaib Bashir turning some balls really quick, and the bounce he was getting was really good. It is a good sign for Ravindra Jadeja as well. And even our pace attack can use those little bit of cracks and seam positions with those variations. One thing I would say for our bowling attack is to learn from what Josh Tongue was bowling. Even in the first inning, he has bowled those. He bowled those stump to stump line at the tail, that the batters should definitely play the ball. Most of at least 5 balls they should play on the stump line. So if they miss, they will be out on LBW, or they will be bowled. So instead of bowling outside of stump for the tailenders, which we did a lot to Chris Wokes and all the bowlers, I would say, Shoaib Bashir as well, and even Josh Tongue, when they were batting. But we have to change that. Even Jasprit Bumrah showed us how should we bowl in the first innings to the tail. He bowled to stump line, and those two bowled wickets at the end of the innings was the result that India got that small amount of lead. So that is what expected from the tail. But first, we have to clear that strong, solid batting lineup of England, in which any one batsman gets going. It will be a tough situation for India. And I am also backing Ravindra Jadeja, as I already said, by looking the pitch on day 5, and also Mohammad Siraj for some redemption from the first innings, as he got smashed for a hefty of runs, 100 plus runs he conceded, and not couple of wickets, but this inning can be his.
Mhm. Bold prediction. Okay. I'll come to you, Romin Bhai, for this particular question. On day 5, we have already seen the rough patches started to arise on the pitch. And we have seen how lethal Ravindra Jadeja can be there. And also, I'm just like saying, like on the day 1 of our review, we also told that the test match is going to go till day 5. And the rough will actually come into the picture by looking at the pitch, the way the game has been developed. Hardly for the first time, I mean, like, for the last 7 years, like an Indian game is been taking out to the day 5, and it is getting so intense after like what? 2018 or 19 series, when India traveled back to England, where Virat Kohli was saying that 60 overs what they face should be lethal, and I believe that should be the same attitude today for the team Indian bowlers. I feel. So, what's your thoughts on it, Roman Bhai?
I think first of all, I'm really happy for the Test cricket. We are waiting for that 3:30 p.m. in our clock. That it will be the fascinating cricket we are going to witness in this particular kind of a time. 3:30 to 10:30, probably the 11, unless a result is achieved earlier. So it will be the great urge to watch the Test cricket. English team is not like a team who can just playing out for the draw, whereas Indian team is also not kind of in a mindset where they are going for the draw. So there will be the definitely result for the either side. Now we are coming back to the day 5 pitches. The day 5 pitch, I still feel that it is a game for the who possess a patience game. It is a patience game. It's much required. The game will be changed by the percentage of fall shot has been played by the batting side, and the amount of time, how many times you are able to repeat in those kind of a situations. Batsmen are waiting for that, the loose deliveries, as they cannot have a much time, the 90 overs, say 50 run to chase. So they can do the patience game for a 1, 2, 3 overs, and they definitely go for the runs. So that is the time where you need to encash. So this will be the the agenda for this particular kind of a day. In my opinion, it's a game of the patience, and I have mentioned in the earlier podcast as well. The game will be changed by the Ravi Jadeja. He can be the X factor. More importantly, that we have seen that yesterday that Bashir's ball was gripping and somewhat turning. But I still feel that Ravi Jadeja is someone who has been much threatening on this kind of a pitches. Once he gets his patches, and even he don't know that which ball going to be turned or which ball going to be a straightening. So it will definitely creating a doubt, especially for the left-handers, and English team do have a good left-handers. So I still feel that Ravi Jadeja is having a good chance, and I definitely rate someone like Mohammad Siraj, as Pratik Bhai has mentioned, that he is having experience to bowl on this kind of a slow pitches. This pitch is tending into the slowish nature, and I still believe that Prasid Krishna's role should be just to contain the runs flow. Even though he's not getting the wickets, his role should be he should contain the run flow. The Bumrah, Siraj, and the Ravi Jadeja will going to take bulk of the load in today's game, I feel. So yeah, definitely we are in for the fascinating day, exciting day. As I say that 3:30 p.m. it will be the great to see, and most probably the first session will give us a better idea that in a which way his game is going. So yeah, but you have mentioned the way Ravi Jadeja will be really crucial in today's game.
Okay, Selvaji, I'll come to you for this particular question. I know you have been waiting for a long time. Speaking, our boys speak so much. Yes. Now, talking about when we are on the day five, the crucial moments will happen. There will be lots of oohs, there will be lots of boos, there will be lots of ahs, there will be lots of all these chants which we can actually see and witness in a game like this. Now, what should be like the role of Shardul Thakur on day five? Because like we were talking about the selection criteria, what Team India have made before getting into this particular test match, like asking for an extra batsman, like he has not been competitive with the runs, he has not been contributing with this ball as well, but not sure like how he has been contributing with the field. Now, considering all these, the selection criteria and what should be the Shardul Thakur's role, along with some of the other medium pacers, how should Shubman Gill should look, especially in this uh, final day of the Test match? Because I know Shardul Thakur can be a lethal guy after 40 overs once the ball gets 40 overs.
I will give you a gist of how they should start it. Okay. They will be starting with Bumrah. We can't load Bumrah with big amount of overs. We can keep 20 overs for Bumrah, 4 sessions, each session 5 overs, where we have to make England batsmen feel that a kind of fear. Okay, Bumrah is there. Other bowlers are they right now their mindset is other bowlers are free bowlers. We can hit them any kind of way, anyway. So they are in that mindset when they're coming. But when coming to Bumrah, they are playing very much cautious, and ball is doing something to Bumrah as well from the wicket. So Bumrah will be there along with Jadeja. Jadeja has to spread his field accordingly, and he has to bowl around 25 overs where the run rate will be reduced when he is bowling. He used to bowl tight lines. The other three will be coming into play for a role of supportive role where they have to contain, where they have to fall into a track of basic. They have to follow the basics here. Whether it's Siraj or Prasid Krishna or whomever it is, they have to follow basics of like how they maintained a patience in second sessions. We saw the run rate was around 5. KL Rahul and Pant was batting brilliantly. Like first, our Indian batters were like very much patience over there. The same patience Indian bowling lineup also should need to have, and we have to go with them in an attacking mindset where we should not give up game anywhere. The body language has to be upright towards them. We are also ready for the battle. Come, let's see whether it's baseball or our Indian kind of techniques where we who will need to win. If we are not doing this kind of thing, definitely England will get the game away from us in an easy way. Like they will constantly score 4 to 5 run rate per over. If this comes here, and definitely it will be a game-changing moment for England very much easily, and they will grab a win from us and they will just take it up. The bowling lineup should be perfect. Bumrah will be the attacking one. Jadeja will be most economical one. Other than that, other three should be supporting. I feel Shardul Thakur should come earlier into the game. Why? Because if he is an intelligent bowler, he is also having a wicket taking ability. Like by bowling a full toss, also he can take a wicket. He's having those kinds of knacks over there. So I want Shardul to see before in this fifth innings and then other things into our hands.
Sorry for the small disturbance, but yeah. You have explained it, I mean, really well, like how exactly Team India should be targeting and how exactly the Team India should be focusing on day five to get that crucial wickets. Like 3 sessions already, we have seen the likes of Bumrah. He has already bowled like couple of overs yesterday. And now, talking about like what exactly holds for England is they need another 350 runs in this particular test match with 90 overs to spare, a bare minimum of 90 overs. And what is the run rate that they exactly require is just over 3.8. That means to score, say, like one boundary each and every single over that they can get through this particular test match. Not to write off like the way they have been performing, the way they have chased the target against the Australians in 2019, the way Ben Stokes have played in that particular match, the way they have been accomplished, especially after the Bazball introduction to Team England. Now, I will just ask directly to all our panelist members, like again, I'm going to start with Selva this particular time, the end result of this particular game.
Uh, right now it's with England. Why? Because they are going to go very hard against our Indian bowlers, except Bumrah and Jadeja. They try to play carefully. Other than that, other three bowlers will be a piece of cake for them. Why? Because if they play Bumrah and Jadeja cautiously, like we will be getting loose balls from like Prasidh Krishna, Siraj, and Shardul Thakur. Okay, so Prasidh has been over expensive, like where he bowled. He picked the wickets with a short ball, but we can't expect him like every time. They are also good T20 bowlers or ODI players are over there in England side as well. So they will definitely go hard against India. So India has to be very cautious of attacking them and try to make them in a way where run rate has to be restricted from one end, another end has to be a wicket taking part where they try to attack other three bowlers, and there might be a loss of concentration as before mentioned, and they will give wickets. And one more thing, slip catches has to be perfect. They will be giving half chances. Yesterday we saw KL gave 60 at 60, he gave one chance, which is very hard, but he utilized it and took it to a greater century, right? So likewise, they will also provide some chances here or there when there are 20s or 30s or 60s. Anyway, we have to cash in there and we have to make them pay for it. So catches and fielding should be pakka perfect so that any kind of small chances will also create Team India to win the game. Catches win matches, right? As we say every time. So the same thing has to be done over here. Basics has to be correct, and they have to move with a positive attitude towards them, and which makes them feel like bad about themselves. So that's the thing.
This is the first time I'm seeing our panelists and our guests are writing down the notes as well. But yeah, it's still okay. Pratik bhai, now it's your turn to answer. What would be the final result? Will we see in day five, session three, last 5 overs or 6 overs to remain? Like, what's your end say?
I would say more than session one, session two will be very crucial as I'm expecting the wickets to be fall in patches. Right, so first session there will be one or two wickets, and then England will go a little bit of in defensive mind, and I am hoping that reverse swing will play a crucial part in this match as we have Jasprit Bumrah, Prasidh Krishna, and Mohammad Siraj, even Ravindra Jadeja to be their go-to bowler to rest the what bowling pair. So it will be a good thing for we are bowling on day five, which a team expects to be good bowling conditions. So expecting India to win, and also agreeing with Selva Bhai that catches and fielding will be also important for this match for that result that India should be favoring in.
Arunish bhai, I can't keep my guest quiet for quite
Yeah,
some time.
coming, yeah. Yeah, coming on to the results predictions that we have right now, I would back it to be a draw because of the simple reason because I'm seeing the weather forecast from the official Met Office site that England uses, and it is predicted that mostly the day will be languished with the rain all around, like 90%, 80%, 60%. These are the rains chances that are going all throughout the day. So I'll be predicting it to be a draw. But if by chance if the weather is not the kind of what it is predicted out there, I'll give an edge to England again because of the simple thing that we are over dependent on Jasprit Bumrah, and this pitch is not behaving very viciously as we have seen. But there is a slight thing that the ball is turning and bouncing as well, and bounce is always there in lead. So if Ravindra Jadeja can get his line right, then we can have a session or two in our favor, and then we can choke the England players down because anyways they will give the chances to Indian team to take the wickets as well while going for the chase. And regarding the lengths that we have, still feel that Prasidh Krishna has to show a lot of discipline because in the first innings we saw that he was going above six and over, and in tests it is just unforgivable to go above six and over and taking wickets off the short balls only because that's not like the kind of line or kind of lengths that gets you wickets in England in test matches. So Prasidh Krishna and Mohammad Siraj have to get their lines right if India has to have their chance because ultimately, again, the workload will be dependent on Jasprit Bumrah, and Bumrah can't get you all 10 wickets. So that's why I will give the slightest of edge to England, 50-45
Hmm.
in favor of England.
Okay, Ramin bhai, coming to you now.
uh, Rajbhai, I still feel that considering that if weather is not going to give any interruptions, I still feel that India is in the game. I have two, three reasons for this. That English team will definitely looking for particular kind of run chasing stuff, and we know that whenever you are trying to attack the situation, there is a chance for the wicket fall. So I still feel that more importantly that as we mentioned that we need to take care for the control in the lens and the opportunities need to grab. I still feel that it's a bit difficult here in this leads that the background is not allowing you. Red ball is really difficult that it is open ground, and still we have seen in a yesterday as well that players are not picking up that ball instantly. So yeah, you need to make some adjustment according to the grounds. You need to make those hard level of the concentration, and if the opportunities are there, you will be definitely in the game. So I still feel that it will be the great game. If the rain is not going to interruption, then India is having a good chance. I still feel that.
That's exactly what I mean. We are asking the audience as well, those who are actually watching this particular podcast for the last 25, 30 minutes. I want you to also vote and tell us like who is going to come out on top and what's your views that our boys and our experts have to talk about this particular test match, ladies and gentlemen. So before I conclude and you exactly know Sir Vivan Mohammed Jonti, Sir Dillon. Okay. Okay. I'll take it, but yeah, let me know your views and your comments in the comment section as well. And you exactly know what exactly you have to do. Please do like, share, and subscribe to Crigsenify on the YouTube and also for our Instagram profile as well. So we will be coming out with lots and lots of more exciting contents across the games as well. We know due to the certain commitments, we could not able to come on time for you guys to give us the updates. But yeah, we will be coming revamped, regenerated, and re-energized completely. So until the next review, we will be coming live tomorrow at the same time, 11:30 a.m. in the morning for the entire test review. We will be talking about the squad selections, how exactly it has happened, and we have a lots and lots of information to give you guys as well. With that being said, until next time, take care and see you all.